the drones. It's so difficult for them, and so emotionally, well, maybe not emotionally, but psychically taxing, because they have no sense, bodily sense, of how to maneuver in this environment. So it is true that we are particularly uniquely suited to spatial orientation and understanding and feeling where in something is something that one loses in that. But it's only a matter, and this is for you all. If you want to make $1 billion, if you want to be the next Mark Zuckerberg, develop the technology for spatially orienting in the digital world. And it can be done. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Where you could be holding these so-called taptic things, where you could be holding your Kindle and have some sort of tactile sense of where you are in the document. It's coming. It's coming. So you engineers out there, you want to make a gazillion bucks. There you go. There you go. And then you can have little, olfactory things that you can have come out of it, so it makes you feel like you're reading a book. All right. Let's do it, shall we? Fire it up. Oh, have we been on this whole time? All right, here we go. So I want to just go racing through this because I want to do this thing, right? Let's get it done because we've got to move on. I've got to give you an assignment. So let's tear through this, okay? Justin, start us off, work us through this.
Great. Two Harpagus on the one hand.
Yep.
Astyages imposed this punishment.
Excellent. Very nicely done.
About Cyrus, on the other hand,
Mm-hmm.
taking counsel,
Yeah.
he called the
Yeah.
same ones of the Magi
Excellent.
who judged
Uh-huh.
the dream for him
Uh-huh.
in this way.
Very good. Excellent. Very good. Excellent. Very good. And taute, in this way, this demonstrative pronoun also of that system of demonstrative pronouns that looks backward. Okay? Okay. All right. Keep going. You're doing great.
Astyages
Uh-huh.
asked them, having arrived,
Beautiful.
in what way they judged the vision for him.
Excellent. Very good. Excellent. He's on a tear. Let's keep going. One more sentence. All right. You're doing so well.
They spoke according to the same things, saying that it was necessary for the child to rule if he survived and did not die earlier.
Excellent. Beautiful. Adrian, continue on.
He replied to him.
Replied to them with the following. Poesia, with the following literally thing, but we can probably think of words. Logos, fine. Okay. Very good. Keep going.
The child here and survives. Is around.
It is alive.
And the children, like from the village.
Very good.
Like elected,
Elected, established, right?
elected and king.
Elected him.
Like of this country, grow this land.
Okay. While he was spending his life, while he was living, ex opero. In the country. In the country, remember the difference in the Greek concept is the agros versus the polis or astu, okay? So in agrois, which means literally in the fields, means in the country, right? And if you stop to think about it, our idiom in the country, what? What does that mean? Okay, I mean, so that's in reference to being not in the city, but out in the country. Very good, continue on there, Melanie.
Okay. He
Oh, no, we won't have Abby do this.
Okay, I'd love to do this.
Okay, do this
Okay.
one.
He
Huh?
completed. He completed all of these things. As well, or
As many
as many as true kings
true kings, man. Very good.
having done.
Yep. Uh-huh.
And censored because he appointed us
Having appointed.
having appointed spear bearers and porters and messengers and all of the rest, all the others. He ruled.
He was ruling. Very good, very good. All right, so I just want to come back to this as spear carriers, okay? And I just wanted to highlight just a few of the sort of really, interesting, cool things that Herodotus is doing. That he's got these three things here. He's got Dorophoros, the spear carriers, and over here he's got the Angelephoros, the message carriers, right? Okay. And in the middle of this, he's got the Thurophorus, or Thurorus from Horo, right? I see, okay? And Thura, okay, which is a gate, okay? And the ones who observe or watch the gates, okay? So we've got watch people, and we've got spear carriers, and we've got message carriers. I love that, okay? What he's combined both of these are things that, but all three of these things are nouns that combine two elements, okay? It's beautiful, it's just beautiful. What do you think? I think it's beautiful. All right, very good. All right, good. Melanie, continue.
And now,
Uh-huh.
what do these things like it's like a carry for you, but like what do they mean?
Fine and tie. What do these things appear?
Appear to mean to you?
For what purpose? To what end? Okay. Do these things appear to
Carry or mean?
to mean? Carry or mean? What are the consequences? What is the outcome of this? Okay. Where is this all headed? Okay. Here's the situation. Kyros is still alive, in spite of my best efforts to have him killed, and he was in fact chosen by his playmates to be the king among them. Right? Where do you think this is headed? Okay. What's going to happen? Keep going, Melanie.
Okay. The Magi said, if the child or if he is around and the child ruled
Very good.
not from like ambition or plans.
From some plan. Okay, so these are singular, okay, tenos. And remember that these indirect, come back. That the interrogative tis, tif, okay? Tis is both masculine and feminine, okay? So here, tis, tinos, okay? So that's both masculine and feminine, in third declension, so masculine and feminine. And so, where are we? Yeah, pronoia is feminine, okay, tinos. And note that the accent is on the second syllable, which means it's indefinite. It's not the interrogative, it's indefinite. Some plan, okay, some foresight. Right? Very good, keep going.
Like be confident,
Uh-huh,
on account of this,
uh-huh,
and have a good heart or spirit.
very good.
For
Uh-huh,
he will not rule,
uh-huh,
again or a second time.
uh-huh. That's what you've done for a second time. Very good, excellent, very good. Continue on there. How about Chris? Continue on.
For
Mhm.
some like small thing, a small thing,
Enealogion.
the like the speech or the things we said,
Enia. Some, okay? Some of our pronouncements.
Like turn out small.
Turn out, have turned out, perfect, have turned out, para smikra,
Small.
to be small, okay? For us, the things that our pronouncements, okay, it's kind of a dative possession, okay? And,
And oh, and the things of like dreams.
the things, ekomenos, the things that are held, okay, that are considered from dreams, okay, Tom?
Are
On that
considered
Adam,
from dreams.
they ergatai,
They I know though it says the part before Erta says like turns out not very strong.
okay, well, tell us,
Completes.
tell us is the end of something. And this is an adverbials, meaning what?
Finishes or
It's an adverb,
right. Trying to construct that.
Okay. So in the end, okay,
Okay.
in the end, oh, let's think of another very simple adverb that would fit that. What's another word for the end? At the end of the film, the end, okay? Okay, you watch a film and it says the end. What if you watch a French film? What comes at the end?
Finally. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Finally, it
Erkomai.
becomes.
Sisi mana erkomai? Erkomai, ema, elusomai, elma. I what? Erkomai.
Verb.
What? No, that's gignomai. Erkomai,
Okay.
erkomai, oh. Yes, thank you. No, thank you. Erkomai, ema, or elusomai. Eilthon.
Is that arrived or?
Yes.
Okay.
Come or go.
Okay.
Okay. So it
So it
comes
comes
ace astenes
not very strong or not very
to
significant.
something to something that's inconsequential. Okay. Very good. Very good.
Is that what it is?
What?
Is that what it is?
I don't know. We're crashing on. Let's continue on here. Let's see. Abby, continue. Anegatai.
Asartes
Uh-huh.
responded with these things.
And note that this is present tense, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, he
He
responds.
responds.
He responds.
Now it's okay. I mean, this is the historical present, right?
Okay.
He responds.
And
Toista.
with this,
With the following, we just saw this, right? Okay. Toista.
And
Mhm.
of the Magi,
Okay. So autos.
he
So autos. Okay. Autos ema.
he is, he
That would be esta
um,
ema.
I
I autos.
something I am he. I am of him. No, he is of me.
We've got autos and we've got its first person singular autos. Okay. So what would autos mean here? It's not gonna mean he, because that'd be third person, right?
Right.
Okay,
Um,
so.
myself,
There you go. Ego, autos, okay. I myself, Emma.
am. Um, of the Magi,
Magoi.
to the Magi?
No,
The Magi plural.
Magi plural.
Okay. That's not what you're asking.
It's Magoi.
And I am, and so that he's addressing them?
Yeah, uh-huh.
And I am, oh Magi.
I myself am what?
This, would that be the greatest knowledge
I am, for the most part,
for the most part?
the gnome.
I thought that meant knowledge.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, so put that all together. What is he saying?
I am, for the most part.
Now he's
I'm
replying.
knowing, I know,
Okay, all right. Has something about, knowledge or understanding, right? So think of the context. The Magi says, well, if this happens, okay. And so here's the situation, and the Magi respond, well, if this is the case, then you're okay. And then he responds,
would you be like, I know that?
well, I am mostly gnome. I am mostly of the opinion.
I'm mostly of the, dang it. Of this,
In this, so we've seen Taute before, right? I'm for most part of the opinion, okay? I'm mostly of the opinion, okay? Right? That opinion, namely, that ono mas dentos basileos to paidos.
naming,
Okay, so what do we have this right here? What kind of word is this?
so participle.
Participle, and what is this?
This is genitive absolute.
Yes, okay.
Okay. Knowing the child came,
With the child
with the child being named,
having been.
having been named king.
Right, okay, with the child having been named king, that the oneron ex eken,
The dream, would this be like comes to pass?
Yeah. came out, turned out.
And myself, the
And to me,
to me, the child,
the child,
this
to
one,
this child.
to be,
Now, why are these infinitives?
because that's what happens when you have a genitive absolute.
No, it's not, has anything to do with the genitive absolute. I'm of the opinion that, meaning I'm articulating something, right? So what do we call that? What syntactic construction do we call that? Indirect discourse, okay? So I'm of the opinion that since the child was called king, that the dream turned out, okay? The dream came true. How about that? And for me, ton paida kuton, this child is
It's
uden thenon.
not one who's frustrating,
Well, not something terrible,
not something terrible.
as in Denosauros, right? It's not something, to be feared or something that's terrible, okay? Is no longer, eta, is no longer anything problematic to be feared. Okay? Okay, so go through that.
Okay, and I am, O Magi,
I myself,
and I myself, O Magi, I am of this opinion. Oh, in this way,
in this way or in this manner, right?
since
Uh-huh.
the
Good,
child,
very good.
having been made king,
Was called.
was called king. The dream,
Uh-huh,
it turned out,
uh-huh,
and for me,
Yep.
the child,
Uh-huh.
this one,
this child, uh-huh.
to be
No,
Is-
is,
not
uh-huh.
one,
Is Uden, so literally Uden is no thing,
no thing to be,
nothing terrible.
nothing terrible.
Is now, eta, is now nothing terrible. Okay, one more time.
And
Oh.
and to me, and to me,
Okay,
O Magi, I am,
not to me. Ego autos, ema.
Amen, I means I am.
Okay, when autos is used, okay, in the first person, it means what? Doesn't mean he,
Myself,
myself, okay?
and I myself,
I myself,
am, he's talking to Magi,
oh my God.
of the opinion
Mhm.
in this matter,
Uh-huh. Mostly.
Mostly of
I am
the-
most of the opinion.
I'm most of the opinion,
Uh-huh.
in this matter, that since,
Good.
the child
Uh-huh.
having been named king,
Was named king.
the dream
Uh-huh.
turned out,
Right?
and for me,
Uh-huh.
the child,
Uh-huh.
this one,
Yeah.
is
Excellent.
not something terrible.
Very good. It's not something terrible anymore.
Okay.
Very good. Very good. Melanie, take us through that sentence.
Okay.
Thank you, Abby.
So, and I myself
Very good.
am O
Uh-huh.
Magi
Oh my God, very good.
for the most part of the opinion
Very good.
that with the child
Uh-huh.
being named or king,
Very good.
that the dream turned out,
Uh-huh.
and to me,
Uh-huh.
this child
Uh-huh. This child, very good.
is no longer
Uh-huh.
to be, or no longer one to be feared.
Is no longer anything fearful or terrible. Okay. Kalastan. Continue there, Adrian.
On the one hand.
So he's still talking, right? So ho astuages lege, he's still talking.
On the one hand, Sui Pule, Ben, second that be from Puleo.
Yeah.
So Consume, consider with,
With,
so is it third scroll they were considering with?
that would be san, this is sata.
Oh, second scroll?
Second plural. So what is this?
You will, is it not yet? You
So what
will-
kind of word is this? What mood is that word?
Indicative.
Not indicative, but
Imperative.
imperative, okay?
So you all consider,
Uh-huh.
or what is it? Aorist, or is that just the,
It's an aorist imperative, uh-huh.
how do you, is that like, is it like an ordering you have terms?
No. So in the imperative mood, it's just aspect.
Oh, it's just simple.
Yeah,
simple
yeah.
visual. On one hand, you all consider with,
Okay. Counsel together, moi, with me, okay? Counsel me, okay? Provide me some guidance here, okay?
well,
Peri skeps hominoi.
is it anything to do with scopus?
Yeah.
So, like, looking around,
Very good.
well,
Having looked around well, what would that mean, having looked around well?
like, considered all the options.
Exactly, okay? Having looked at all the angles, okay? Counsel me, provide me with some advice here. Okay? Ta nele astellastata enai.
Is melee some?
It's a verb. Tamele. The things that are about to be, okay? Tamele is the future, right? The things that are fixing to happen. Now they enai are asphalestata. Asphalestata. Asphales, ¿qué se llama asphales? Mose, okay? So it comes from sphalo, which means to throw in a wrestling match. Asphales means that which is unthrowable, okay? Most secure, stable, safe, okay? So take counsel, almost, in this way at least, okay? Along this line of thinking, okay? Along this line of thinking, tell me, consult with me, having looked around well, how the tamele asphalestata enai, how the things that are going to happen are safest, oikoi,
To this house.
to this household,
To me,
my household,
my house,
to me,
and you all, or us all,
not to us, but to me
and you,
and to you. Okay.
is that like kind of a threat?
Yeah, okay, all right.
So if it goes down bad, you're gonna go down with it.
That's exactly right. That's right. If it turns out bad for me,
Why
it's
doesn't
gonna
it?
turn out bad for
Why
you
doesn't
too.
it?
Okay.
Your children.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Kalasa. Justin, continue on there.
Well, I had a question.
Yeah.
I'm still a bit unsure about how the ta melee is working there.
Okay. Well, we remember that anything that appears between a definite article and its noun, right, or an adjective used as a noun, anything that we put in there is going to be attributive, okay? It's going to describe something. And we can literally put anything in there, In other words, you could start with hey, the, okay, the, and put an entire epic in there, okay? And on the other end, have a noun to go with it. And that would be the thing described and elaborated by an entire epic, okay? We can put anything in there. We can put prepositional phrases, we can put relative clauses, we can put an entire epic in there. Of course, we wouldn't, okay, typically put an entire epic in the attributive position, but we could if we wanted to. And one of the things we can put in there is a verb. Tamele, the thing, the things, mele, which will happen. Because remember, neuter plurals take a singular noun.
So when you do that, you don't need a relative pronoun?
Well, you could put a relative pronoun, you could put a relative clause in there, but why not just put mele in there?
So is ta with classifiable based on that?
Uh-huh,
It's just like safest of the future.
uh-huh. The safest things that will happen, okay? It's a beautiful, I mean, this is an example of, we can't do this in English, okay? We can't do this, okay? It sort of defies reason in our syntax world, which is so bound by position and everything else. We can't even think of doing this. But the Greeks, oh yeah, I think we can do that. Throw a verb in there. And you all know what I mean, okay? Okay, very good. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, so continue on then.
Okay, so the Magi.
Yeah.
Spoke.
They said
These things.
They said pros tauta.
They spoke to these things?
They spoke to these things. Very good. Okay. They spoke to these things. Oh, basa you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It is. Autois ukemin
Us ourselves.
for us ourselves, right? Hera polu. Okay.
Is about much.
About much, yeah. This is about much stuff. So this is essentially they're saying, hoi umatha, we, it's the same thing, peripolu, hoi umatha, we consider this of great significance. Instead of using the middle of poio, they're just using esta. So it is of
It is of great importance to us ourselves.
to us ourselves, very good. To kaporusa. So in this thing is kata, right? We've got kata in there. And we've got orthos, okay? Orthos. Antisemane orthos. It's an adjective. Is in orthodoxy. Straight, okay. Straight. Orthodontics, very good.
To straighten out.
To straighten out, or maybe uphold. Uphold, okay.
So to uphold your rule.
To uphold your rule, right? Okay, very good. They get the message, okay, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, I know what you mean, okay? They responded, they say, oh, basileus, it is of importance, it is importance for ourselves, for us ourselves, to counter suicide, that your, I mean, this is passive, okay, that your reign, kathor or suicide, is established, is standing up straight, okay? Okay?
The words we had an announcement, same meeting, and the last one, meeting, and I got the vote, that was Logan and, yeah. It was like us and you, but what are those? Like the speech?
You mean right here?
Yeah.
It's a pronoun, okay? So this is the first person pronoun. So ego, emu, emoi, emma in the singular, and then in the plural, emes, emon, emin, emas. Okay? Second person is going to be su, soy, sa, and then humes, humon, humin, and humas. Good. All right, very good. Continue on. Justin, are you still up?
Okay. For
Okay, so ekanos, let's start right there. Let's try to figure out what that is. What kind of word is that? That ending, the omega sigma tells us what kind of word?
it's an adverb.
It's an adverb, okay? And ekanos means what?
That.
That. So you put that adverbial, so what would that be? Ekanos. He says it's really important for us that your rule continue in, upright, okay? Ekanos. Not thusly, not therefore. Something over there.
Like as far as that's concerned.
Well, or think of, what's that? Think of this, between this and that, okay? Well, of that person, but think of this as, it's important for us to happen, ekanos. What would be ekanos? Here, it's important for this, there, and so make that conceptual. Otherwise, the other, on the, if this is important for us, on the other hand, otherwise, okay, if it were differently, if it were that over there, okay, otherwise, on the one hand, now what is the subject of this? So here's the clue as to what the subject might be. What's the number, case, and gender of that? That usa.
Nominative singular.
Yeah.
Feminine.
Yeah. Excellent. Very good. So what's singular and feminine in all of that we've been talking about?
The rule.
The rule. The rule. Okay? The rule. If the rule, Henriette Usa.
Surviving.
Okay. So, yes, so what you want, you immediately thought of this as Canada, right? And the participial form of ema, right? Which would be usa, right? But what do we have in there? There's an extra iota in there, okay? So that tells us it's not surviving or being around, but what word does that come from? It looks almost the same. What would this be? What is this?
Is it from the other AMA?
It is from the other AMA, okay?
So going around?
Going around, yeah, okay, going around. Circumventing, right? Going around. If Otherwise, the arche usa eston paida duton,
Into this child.
or to this child, right? Allo triuta. What might that mean? We put that in there. Allos, right? Other, right? So what might that mean? You guys are doing great. I'm making you work for this. I know, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah, if it goes to someone else, right? Otherwise, if this arche goes around to this child, okay, in other words, goes into someone else's hands, this child onto Pedersen, being Persian, kai emes
And we.
wrong one, Ontes. Oh, look, there it was. We're just talking about the manuscript tradition. See what I just did?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I skipped down a line looking at this similar word. There you go. If I were copying and I wrote down ontes, right? And I looked away and I looked back and I saw ontos, I would start right here, politu, and that line would have been gone. It's a beautiful example, okay, of our cluelessness, okay? And we, being meidoi, being means, we lumeta.
We suffered.
Yeah, well, we are douloi. We are enslaved, okay? We are enslaved. And we ignometa, we become logu udenos. We are of no
thought.
no thought. Okay, keep going. What is also another word for logos? Can be what? Law, right? Okay. Well, it's more nomos. Okay. Word, sentence, thought. We have exactly the same idiom in English. What's that?
No concern.
No. No. Word, sentence, idea, theory, thought. Concept. We have of no account. Remember, an account is a story of something, right? We are of no account. Okay? We have exactly the same idiom. Okay? And we become of no account. Okay? And that, of course, derives from the other meanings of logos, right? We are of no account. Pros Perseon.
To the Persians.
Okay, this would be from the Persians, okay, because it's pros plus the genitive. From the Persians, think of this from the Persians' perspective, right? Ontes xenoi,
Being strangers.
being strangers, okay? Okay, so here we go. Su and estotus. All right, let's stop just enough. So he doesn't have to do all of the heavy lifting here. You okay. In estotos, what does that mean? You've seen this all the time. We have chronoi, right? Chronos. We have ho. Chronos. And we have Melon.
Present.
Chronos, there you go. Okay, Chronos. So
You, the present king.
you being the present king, right? Ontos politu being a politu citizen. Kai arkomen, we rule tomeros, the part, okay, the part. We eklomen,
That we have.
we have timas, megalas, gross su. Well, remember, gross was the genitive from you, okay? All right. Okay. Hutobun. And so, in this way,
So that,
therefore, pantos, not every one, but pantos omega sigma,
Oh. So it's happening.
totally, entirely,
So
okay? A mean,
or we.
not we, for us, pro optaon esta. So like optimal, okay? No, so here we got pro, is our pre-verb, and optaon from oro,
That's what you see.
okay. And, yeah, so this is a new kind of word, I don't know if we've seen this before, but it's called a verbal adjective, okay? And it means, and it carries with it a certain degree of necessity. It is for us to look for, okay? Pro in advance, to look out for, right? So for su kai tes seis arches, for you and your rule, okay? Palestine. All right, we're out of time. Thank you for your patience. Thanks for your hard work. Okay, excellent hard work.